It's Chef Willie here with you tonight. Chef Billy is going to kind of just watch and manage to make sure I don't burn anything. So he's kind of kicking back and taking a coffee break. Drinking my coffee here, as you can see. I had to wake up. So this is what we're going to do tonight. We're going to make some Philly cheesesteaks, okay, on the fly. I've made them, I think, once in my whole entire life, but I'm going to try something different tonight. And so let me show you what I got. I got some shaved beef that I bought for $6 a pound at my local Kroger / Smith's. I got 2 of those pounds. I've cut up a yellow onion, a red bell pepper, and a green bell pepper, and I got these on sale for only 50% off. It was like $1.50, and I got a bunch of these rolls. Always look in your day-old bread section at your supermarket. They're still really good. So that's what I got. And here's my secret ingredient for the beef. I have McCormick. You watching this, Mr. McCormick? We need some sponsorship. So we have the Montreal steak seasoning, and I put probably about I'd say a tablespoon in there. And if you come over here, we have our sauteing frying pan up. I have some of my, again, I'm always using avocado or olive oil only. Healthy, okay? We're using that. We're gonna saute up the vegetables first right here. I have my au jus sauce already made up. You can buy them by the package for like $1.50 at your local supermarket. I use 2 packages to make 4 cups worth because we're going to use 2 cups in the meat, and we're going to use 2 cups to be able to dip, like an au jus dip sandwich. So let's go ahead and turn this up to high, and we're going to go ahead, and once this gets heated up, we're going to put the veggies in there and start stirring and sauteing this up. And then we'll show you what it looks like here in just a moment. Okay, we're back. The oil has now been heated. Chef Billy's shot me something really cool. He said, throw a little piece of onion in there. And once it starts to spark up like that, we're good to go. So let's go ahead and throw it all in. Okay. Now, some people who make Philly steak, they like to put the meat in with the vegetable too and cook it all in one shot. Me, I want to kind of do it the way they do it in Philadelphia, where you have the meat separately on the sandwich bread, and then you put this on as kind of like a topping. Okay, so that's how I'm going to leave that. Now we got this sauteing up. I'm going to go ahead and we're going to sprinkle a little bit of black pepper on it. And we're going to put a little bit of let's see, garlic salt. Where is our garlic salt? Not garlic salt, but garlic powder. Right here. Put a little bit of that in there. Okay. We saute that up. And so we got this on medium heat, Chef Billy?
Yes.
Okay, that's what we want. So we're gonna let that sit there. And now we're going to put the lid on and let this kind of steam itself up, okay? Once that's ready, we'll show you when it's all been broken down. The onions have glossed over and the peppers have kind of went limp. That's what we want. And then we're going to go ahead and do the meat next. All right, we are back. We have now got these sauteed up the way we want. As you can tell, you can just about see through the onion. That's exactly what we want. It's still a little al dente, but that's okay. It's got enough droopiness. It'll be nice and soft for us to put on that sandwich. So that's done. Now what we're gonna do, we're gonna take it over here, and we're gonna put it in a bowl. I think this will fit in the bowl. I'm not for sure. Let me see if we have a bigger bowl than this. Yes, this will work. Okay. Let's go ahead and take our serving spoons. Sorry, everybody, I'm running you around. I think Chef Billy has, oh, that's even better. That'll do. Thank you, my faithful and hardworking assistant. He's actually my mentor, everybody. He knows what the heck to do. So we want to keep everything on the cutting edge. This is what all of us Gen Xers like, right? We want to do it the right way. We want premium. Okay, so this is done. Okay. And this is what we're going to do. That's a sandwich topping, okay? We're not going to mix that with this beef. Now we got the beef. Vegetables have been sauteed. Hey. let's get a little more avocado. We're going to turn this up a little bit. Turn up that heat. Okay, put a little bit of the avocado oil in here. And let's add the shaved beef. Let's put it in. I'll wash this here in a minute and we'll use that to put the cooked product in there. Break it down with your big spoon. Remember everybody, get a wooden spoon. You need these. They have the round ones here and they also have the flat ones. Flat ones are good too. Soon enough, me and Chef Billy are going to have our own signature line of these spoons, and it'll say the Billy and Willy Cooking Adventure Show, and you'll be able to purchase that on our merchandise page. We would love to have your patronage for that. Okay, so got that down. Let's go ahead and set the spoon down. We're going to put this on. Oh, we're going to let this sizzle up a little bit. Then we're going to add some of that au jus sauce and let it just simmer. Take about 15 minutes to have all that juice absorb into the meat the way we want it. So let's set that here. Bring this up to about number 8 on the scale. Good to go. See you back in a minute. Okay, so the meat is coming along really well. We've got a red side, it's raw, and we have the brown side. So let's go ahead and turn some of this over. Break it up a little bit more. Okay. You can actually use this and the spoon and just kind of break it up, which does help immensely. Now again, this is shaved beef, so we want to make sure that we break it up. This is not a hamburger. We're making the Philly cheesesteak, boys and girls. And that's how we're doing it. Break it up more, turn it over. You don't want to see the red. You want it raw. I want to cook this really nice. Okay, so get this one little straggler over. Now at this moment in time, we can go ahead and add the au jus seasoning. Okay, so we got that here. Let's go ahead and add some of this. I'm going to say the cup. Remember, we got 2 cups of this. Add about a cup. And it's probably a little bit more. Probably about right. Okay, so now we're going to let this simmer. Okay, I'm going to put the lid back on. We want that au jus sauce to really penetrate this meat. That's what's going to make it good in the neighborhood. Oh yeah, that's what we want, everybody. Okay, trusty lid, put it on there. And we're just going to let it sit. We're going to turn it down to medium heat and let that sit for about 10 or 15 minutes and let it all blend up. All right, see you back in a few minutes. All right, here we go. This has been sitting for a few minutes. We're still going to let it simmer up a little bit, but let's go ahead and taste the sauce and the tenderness of the meat. Good. And I like the Montreal steak seasoning I put in there. Kind of got a little bit of a zing going on, and that's what we want. We want to make our stuff special. We don't want to just be like everybody else. All of our foods are not only fun to make, easy to make, economical to make, but we also want to make it taste like something that you've never had before. That's the niche that we're trying to fill here at Willy and Billy's Cooking Adventure Show, to give you something that you won't get at a restaurant, and we're hoping it's going to be at least restaurant quality, if not better. So there you go. We're going to let this sit. We have turned it down to low. Chef Billy actually did that because I almost burnt it. See, he's keeping an eye on me. So we're going to put this on and let this simmer for about another 5 minutes, and then we're going to go ahead and come over here and we're going to toast up these buns with some garlic butter, and that's going to really taste good. And we'll pull out some Havarti and Colby Jack cheese, everybody. Okay, thank you. See you back. We are back, everybody. I'm going to show you. We're going to butter up the buns, okay? Not buttering up these buns. We're buttering up these buns, and that's what we want to do. So we've got some signature soft, creamy, delicious butter with some garlic in it, and I think a couple of other little spices and herbs. We're going to butter these up really, really good, okay? It's kind of falling apart, but that's okay. We'll just go ahead and do that. And we're going to be putting these in the fry pan, all right? Oops, let's put that on here. Okay. And butter both sides. You gotta have it crispy and toasty, everybody. And then after that, we're gonna go ahead, and I'm gonna put a little bit of this Montreal steak seasoning on it, just a wee bit. Kind of spice it, zing it up a little bit, okay? Then we're gonna take this over to the pan. Now we just want this dry, okay? So we're gonna turn this up, probably about 6. Then we're gonna take the buttered side, and we're gonna put it right here, kind of push it down and let that sit. And we're just gonna do one side. We're gonna keep one side soft and one side crispy, okay? So we're gonna let that sit there for a minute, and I'll be back to show you how it looks. So, I went ahead and buttered up the other 2 buns here and put a little bit of the Montreal steak seasoning. Now, I highly advise you, if you have one of these, this is a bread cutting knife. If you don't have one, get one. If you're really into sandwiches, you need to have one of these. Okay? So, you want to make sure that you have a bread knife to cut this with. Chef Bill saw that I was trying to do it with the wrong knife, and we ruined one of these. So he said, let me show you how it's done, son. So he went ahead and did the bread knife, and look at that. He butterflied it out so beautifully, didn't he? He sure did. Look at that beautiful bread footage. Let's go over here and take a look and see how these are coming along. Okay, still kind of simmering a little bit, but we want to do it slow. Everything, we just got to take our time. Again, we got a little bit above the medium heat, and we want to get these nice and toasty brown, okay? Because when we do that, it's going to make a better presentation. So you have a crunch, you have the meat, you have the cheese, you have the veg. It's just an explosion of flavors inside of your mouth when you eat it. We want you to enjoy the food, not just eat. We want you to completely have a wonderful gastronomical experience. That's what it's all about, folks. See you in a minute. All right, folks, so we've put the other 2 buns in here, and as you can tell, they're a nice crispy brown. Look at that. That's exactly what we wanted. Okay. So the next step is we're going to bring these over here and put them on the plate. And in a minute we're going to dress these up. Woohoo! They are hot, Chef Billy. Okay, so we'll put that there. Move that over here. We're going to turn this off. Now we've got the meat here, the au jus sauce, which will be the dipping sauce for the meat. And we're going to dress these up here. We've got our Colby Jack and Havarti. I think this mix is going to be really nice. This melts really quick, and this gives it kind of a sharp, taste, which will be really good. So we're going to set that up. We're going to have the beef. We got the veg right here. We're going to put on there, and we'll show you how to stack a sandwich in just 1 minute. See you then. All right, folks, we are back. We're going to make 3 sandwiches. 1 for Chef Willy, 1 for Chef Billy. Get him in. He's got to be in as a cameo. There he is. And then 1 for my son, who is off camera. He's the cameraman tonight. So let's go ahead and put these together, shall we? So, we'll put that good cheese on there. 1 Havarti and 1 Colby on each one. I want to make this look nice and pretty for y'all. Okay. And after that, we're going to add the meat. Now the meat is nice and piping hot. This will help to melt that cheese, okay? So let's go ahead, put that on here. I like mine real beefy. How about you, Chef Billy? You like yours nice and beefy? Oh, heck yeah. Let's do that. Yummy, yummy. You shouldn't do that, but I like it anyway. Look how juicy this is. Wow, that meat is really juicy, Billy. It's really good. Okay, we got that. Then we're going to add the veg on top. Give us a nice presentation, some nice color, nice texture, and of course the taste. Now, these are stacked and packed and ready to consume, everyone. So there's that. Put that over here. Whoopsie. All right. Now we just top it with the crowns. That's what they call this, the heel and the crown. Let's crown these kings. There you go. Beautiful presentation. And in one moment, we're gonna go ahead, I'll have these sliced up and on the table, and our trusty cameraman will get me and Chef Billy eating our sandwiches and dipping them in that delicious au jus dip. See you back in a minute. Okay, everybody, it is time for Drew's Review. Here he is again. Take a look at what we got here. We have the Philly cheesesteak sandwich, some onion rings, and some beef dip sauce for him to give a try. So let us know what you think, Mr. Drew. We're gonna watch you here take a big old bite.
Will do. Ooh,
All right.
That looks amazing. Gotta get some of that dip in there.
There you go. I'll let you chew it a little bit hot there.
That is very savory. That is just really good.
That's what we're looking for. What do you think of the texture of the steak that's in there?
Oh, it's so soft. It's not like chewy or hard. It's just that like right and perfect. Just you can chew it. It tastes good. It has all the flavor still in it. Like
nice.
Awesome.
How about the cheeses? We got Havarti and Colby Jack in there.
Oh, that is a perfect mix for a sandwich like this. It just complements everything so well, especially the nice toasted bun and the peppers.
Good deal, the peppers. So the peppers kind of give it a little bit of a zing, doesn't it?
Oh yeah, of course.
Nice, wonderful. Well, enjoy your meal, Mr. Drew. We sure appreciate you. Take care. We'll see you on the next one.
See you then.
All right, my friends, we are back. This is the finale. We've got Chef Billy here, who's been my mentor, and I watch him make sure I don't burn anything, which he did a great job. Son's the cameraman in the back. You cannot see him tonight, but he's doing a wonderful job as well. And of course, we have our presentation. 2 delicious, mouth-watering Philly cheesesteak sandwiches. So we've got our au jus sauce, and me and Billy are gonna do the cheers. Cheers, Billy. Cheers. All right, let's dip this. Let's try this beast out. Wow, that's incredible. Try it out, brother. What do you think? Did I pass the test, Chef Billy? All right, we did it, folks. So there you go. Let me swallow this real quick. This bread is soft on the outside. Again, $1.50 for I think 8 loaves. Really good price. We toasted the buns with some delicious garlic butter. You got your Havarti cheese, which melts it's got a low melting point, so it's nice and it's creamy too. And you got the Colby Jack for a little bit of that sourness that the Colby Jack has. And then we topped it with the beef, which has been sauteed in the au jus sauce. We let it sit for about 45 minutes, didn't we? Quite a while. The longer you let it sit, the better it's going to taste. And then, of course, we have our sauteed bell peppers, the red and the green, and our yellow onions. Remember, yellow onions. Red onions are okay, but yellow onions kind of have what we really need to give it that taste that we want. And again, we use the McCormick Montreal steak seasoning on here. Everything, I think, turned out okay. So we're gonna give it 2 thumbs up. I hope, folks, that you enjoyed our video tonight. And we would love it if you would subscribe if you like this kind of content. We really appreciate it. We're doing this because we love what we do. Remember what the old saying goes, when you love what you do, you never work a day in your life. So me and my best buddy here, we're playing around in the kitchen, but we're not making messes. We're trying to make something that's edible. So thanks again, everybody. Really appreciate you. Give us a thumbs up if you can. Make a comment. We really appreciate it. Remember, the algorithm loves it. And again, push that subscribe button if you feel so inclined. Take care. God bless, and we'll see you on the next one. Bye for now.